Been feeling trapped down on the floor. I don't know what for. Feels like I'm gonna lose. Silence takes a hold. I can't let it go. Chin up, no one knows. But I won't let the stormy sea.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking. If you haven't already subscribed, just hit that subscribe button down below and come join one of the newest families on YouTube. So today, as my title says, I'm going to be speaking about my weight loss journey. So growing up, I was a fairly slim child, and I'll post some pictures somewhere around here for you to see. But then when I started uni, I just started putting on weight. I don't know if it was like hormone related or my metabolism just slowed down. I don't know what it was, but I just started putting on weight and I couldn't lose it. But I wasn't even trying to lose it because I was a foodie. I love food, loved it and still do. So, you know, I'd always be eating lots of junk food and all that good stuff. So anyways, of course, you know, I'm not exercising, so wasn't surprised to see what happened. Anyways, fast forward a couple years and I was weighing in at like 97 kilos, which is 97 by 2.2. I can't work it out in my head right now, so I'll just have it running across the screen in pounds. So again, you know, well, I thought, you know, pictures can lie. I thought I still looked good, I still dressed well, whatever. But I moved to Japan and I still wasn't exercising. I was still, you know, I still had my regular diet of lots of protein, lots of animal protein, lots of carbs. I love bread. Bread is like, that's going to be the end of me. I love my carbs. I love my chips, my fries, all that good stuff. And I really hadn't changed in my diet at all. But I guess because I was walking more and I was more active, I wasn't driving everywhere, you know, I was doing most of my movement was through walking or was my walking, so I was losing a little bit of weight, nothing significant, but I lost some. Fast forward to 2016 and I went back home for my dad's funeral. You know, people kept on commenting, oh, you've lost weight, but I just thought, you know, maybe because they hadn't seen me in a while or whatever. But anyways, I had lost approximately 10 kilos. I was 97, my last weight in 2016, I was like 87 or 87.3, so I lost roughly 9 point something, 10 kilos. But I really didn't feel different, I didn't look different. Well, to me, I didn't look any different. But anyways, when I got back from my dad's funeral in December, I got sick. I had a mild UTI that turned into something else. Anyway, one of the things that happened was that my blood pressure just kept on going up. It was, you know, extremely high in my opinion. But whenever I went to the hospital in Japan, they'd say, no, that's a normal range. And Japanese people tend to do that. Japanese doctors tend to do that. Sometimes they don't want to explain, or they just can't be bothered to speak English, or translating is hard for them. So just, I guess to get rid of you, they just tell you something. Well, that was my experience with that particular hospital. But then I'm like, nah, when I'm checking my pressure myself, those numbers were too high for my comfort. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna die in Japan. There's no way that's gonna happen. So I figured, okay, I had to lose weight, you know, to try and get that pressure down, and also I had to change my diet. So in February, we moved over to 2017. Now in February, I joined the gym. I had another Jamaican in Sasebo with me, and he was going to this gym, so he said, okay, let's go to the gym together. And I started going. It was difficult because if you know me, I'm lazy as F. If you know me, trust me, I'm super, super lazy. So I was saying, you know, if you know me, you know that I'm lazy as F, and going to the gym would have been hard. And it's super cold in Japan in February. My body shuts down whenever it's cold. But anyways, I made the effort. I was going every single day, well, 6 days a week because they're closed on Fridays. So I was there Sunday to Thursday, or is Saturdays that they're closed? Yes, Sunday to Thursday, and then Saturday as well, Saturday nights as well. So I'd go every day for 2 hours. At first, you know, I couldn't do anything at all. I just had like no strength to do anything at all. But they were super, super nice. I liked the company. I enjoyed going, so I kept at it. And you know, my friend was always encouraging me, you know, go, 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 you have this goal. So anyway, fast forward to, I want to say March or April 2017, and I had a trip planned for Indonesia, for Bali. And I had lost a significant amount of weight. I'm going to put a picture somewhere here, or some pictures running across the screen somewhere here so you can see the transformation. And that really, really, really encouraged me. So I was down like maybe by 2 dress sizes. So that really did encourage me. So then the other thing that I did was to cut out salt out of my diet completely and to get rid of all processed carbs. So no bread, no rice. I was having like potatoes and just potatoes and protein, sweet potatoes, lots of veggies and all that good stuff. I got back from my trip. Again, I was still going to the gym and I was seeing even more and more significant weight loss, and then I went vegan. So I cut out all animal products, so there was no milk, there was no chicken, no fish, and if you know me, that was super hard. No cheese. But anyways, I did that for 8 months and I lost a whopping lots of kilos. Anyways, fast forward again to the end of 2017, and I went to Kenya. I'm gonna post some pictures here so you can see what I looked like. I had gone down to 65 kilograms, right? Now my ideal weight based on my BMI and all that good stuff is 68, but I had lost an extra 3 kilograms just for good measure. And I know, you know, whenever I travel, I tend to, you know, want to try food and stuff, so that was like insurance then, basically, you know, an extra 3 kilograms that I know, okay, I can add 3 kilos without being out of my my zone. So, and I maintained that weight for quite a while, you know, and then I went home. I left Japan in July 2018 and I went to Jamaica. When I got to Jamaica, a lot of people were very surprised because they were used to me, you know, all those years having all that extra weight. And they were like, okay, oh, you look sick. You look sick. You're showing have cancer. What's wrong with you? You're too mager, yada, 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 whatever. And you know, if you know Jamaicans, you know them and, you know, and all that they had to say. Anyway, my mom really too she wasn't happy, you know, about the way I looked. She thought I was too skinny as well. So of course, you know, Jamaican people, them trying to fat me up. So not see my friends for a while. Everyone wanted to go out. So we were having dinners and all that stuff. So you know, I was going out and all my friends were working. So most times we had to go out for late dinners, like, you know, 7, 8 or whatever. You know, eating at night, what that does to you. And I did put on some weight, but I think I went to maybe 68 or 70 kilograms, which was okay, alright? But I was still going to the gym. Even in Jamaica, I went to the gym every day, you know, just for an hour or, you know, or thereabout, and I was still trying not to eat the processed starch and all of that. Okay, so in August 2018, I moved to Qatar, and I was all prepared, you know, to keep on going to the gym and all that good stuff, and, you know, just maintain proper dieting habits and all that good stuff. Anyway, moved to Qatar and tried to find a gym, and those prices were exorbitant. Like, I was like, you know me and my money, I'm not paying that for a gym. It was like $800 for 3 months, 800 US like for 3 months or something at this one gym that I went to, and I'm like, hell no, there's no way I'm paying that for a gym. So I wasn't really working out. I was still walking, you know, I'd walk at night, walk to the souk and all of that. But then too, Qatar also has a culture of late night eating. Because it's so hot, people tend to wait until like 8, 9 to actually go to the souk to get something to eat. And they serve all their meals with Arabic bread. And trust me guys, that bread is to die for. It is so good. So I was going out at nights, I was eating all the bread, I really wasn't exercising, but I still was walking and I wasn't really putting on that much weight. So I started putting on, you know, a little bit, but I was still, you know, my clothes could still fit, so I really wasn't paying much attention to it. So 2018 December, I'll show pictures here. You can see there was much of a difference. 2019, I started seeing more difference in terms of my weight. And 2020, I'm like, I've blown up, right? So I just kind of sat down and reminded myself why I had started my weight loss journey before to begin with. And I went back through and just saw like what I did, what I had changed, the lifestyle changes that I had made and all of that. I realized that, you know, you worked so hard on losing the weight the first time and you loved how you felt, you were more confident, you were able to fit in a lot more sexy clothes and all of that stuff. And I wanted to get back there. I want to get back there. So this is my weight loss journey 1. I'm currently at 85.4 kilos. So I'm trying to get to 70. So I am starting on my second weight loss journey. I have another friend who's going to be starting as well, but she doesn't want to be seen on camera, so you won't see her until maybe the big reveal. However, you hear her laughing in the background. However, yeah, so that's the thing. I'm at 85.4 kilos and I'm aiming to get to 70. 70 kilos. So I've started by doing intermittent fasting. That's my first step, the first step that I've taken, and I'm also cutting out processed starch. This time though, I have allowed myself a cheat day per week because with Corona, you've been stuck in the house. I don't want to put myself on a restricted diet because I know I'm not going to succeed at it because you're at home. There's nothing else to do than eat. So I know I'll be tempted to do that. So I have actually allowed myself a cheat day per week. So Thursdays are cheat day, and today's my cheat day, and I have I have wings. I can't even get this box open. Oh, it's sealed. Anyways, I have wings from Papa John's. Yeah, I have wings from Papa John's, so that's gonna be my cheat meal for today. Right? Don't judge a girl. So yeah. So I'll check in. I'll probably do my weight loss journey 2 video at the end of April just to see how much I've lost and to keep you posted. So if you're interested in these sorts of videos, you know what to do. Go ahead, just hit that like button, comment. Tell me if you've gone on a weight loss journey before, what worked for you, what didn't work. Just share your ideas down below. Let's see if I can learn something from it. And if you really want to see my weight loss journey 2, just give me some likes. And if you haven't subscribed us yet, just hit the subscribe button. It's free. And don't skip those ads. So I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye!